Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my fitness journey. I'm gonna do this kind of quick, that way it's not too long. I'm gonna just talk about how I started, when I started, kind of where I'm at right now. I decided to film outside because it's a beautiful day. We just got done walking and taking pictures. So if this is something that you're interested in, this is probably going to be, it's targeted to everybody, but I'm a mom, so this is my journey after being a mom. I'm going to talk about what I weighed prior, what I weighed during, after, and now, and just talk about how I got to where I am right now. So if you want to keep on watching, stay tuned. I'm gonna try not to cry though, because I always cry about it.
Why?
Because dude, people used to tell me like
my friend
some
was
words. Alrighty guys, so my journey started, I'm gonna say roughly maybe 2017. So in 2016, I got pregnant. I was 21 years old, and the first few months they were really rough for me. I had a lot of difficulties with my pregnancy. And then maybe 6 months in, I gained so much weight. Prior to my pregnancy, I was very tiny. You can ask all my friends. I've always been really thin. I've never had like weight problems. I weighed 108 before I was pregnant. And when I was pregnant, I gained like 80 something pounds. I was 189 pounds. It was really rough for me, but in my head, I think that I thought like, oh, you know what? Don't worry about it, Talia. People gain weight all the time. Like, you know, it's gonna go away after pregnancy because I'm tiny. And that was my mindset. And I know like for a lot of us girls that are slimmer, like we're just like, oh, whatever. We're just gonna probably snap back, which that's what I thought. So I had my daughter. I did have a C-section. I don't know if that was, you know, concerns for anybody. Oh, I wasn't able to work out, so I didn't work out at all in 2016. Like, I did try to eat a little bit more healthier, but let's be real, I'm a new mom, and that was like my main concern, so I feel like that wasn't my priority. So fast forward to 2017, like, or closer to 2017, I still weighed 180 pounds. Like, I didn't lose any weight. I lost 9 pounds. I lost literally what she weighed, basically, or something like that, you know. And I would still get asked if I was still pregnant. Like, people were like, oh, you're like, are you still pregnant, or, you know, this and this and that. Or like, I would have photos with my friends and people would be like, oh, that you looked so cute when you were pregnant, like all kinds of stuff. And honestly, I'm just like, I wasn't pregnant. Like, I was just big, you know, and nobody ever really knew. I am going to try to insert like a before and after, kind of what I looked like before I was pregnant, and then when I was after I was pregnant, so you can kind of get an idea of kind of like what I looked like. So in 2017, I tried my best like to diet. I tried doing vegan, I tried, you know, counting calories, I tried everything you can think of. And I did lose weight. I lost 10 pounds and I was so proud of myself, but I still weighed a lot for my size. I'm only 4'11", and I'm a really pretty tiny build. So for me, that's a lot of weight. In my range, like, you should only be weighing like 125, 130, you know? So it was a lot for me. It was heavy on me, but I tried my best. So in 2017, you know, I tried doing all that, and I look back at pictures and, you know, I didn't know anything about fitness. I didn't know anything about like anything, you know. I tried doing researches, everything, and it didn't work out for me that well. In 2018, I was still living downtown, and I think so, or I don't know if I still was, I don't know. One day I was sitting in my apartment and I was watching My Biggest Loser, and that, I know that sounds funny, but in my head I was just like, I'm gonna get some motivation from this, like this is gonna help me out. And so I got really inspired, not by the show, but by a certain coach that was on there. Her name was Jen. I'll tag her somewhere on here. Anyways, I started following her training and just kind of how she did everything. And in the middle, I want to say like in the middle of the year, she released a program that was free. And so I was like, oh my God, this is like an 8-week program. It's free. It's going to give you like workout guides. It's also going to give you like, what else did it give you? Nutrition plans, everything. It gave you everything and it was free. And I was like, oh my God, I love this girl. She's giving out a free program. And so I went ahead and I followed that program. And I've never been so consistent in my life. Like, I followed it through the whole entire 8 weeks and I lost so much weight. I felt really good about myself. And ever since then, I still kind of follow that pattern. If any of you guys kind of want to know that, like this video, comment down below, and I'll actually talk about that later, kind of how, what kind of program I followed through her and what helped for me. I lost so much weight though. I was down to like 140 or something like that, 140, 145. I don't know the exact weight, but I lost so much weight. I did have a lot of loose skin, and during my pregnancy, I didn't have any stretch marks on my stomach. I had all my stretch marks on my legs. I went from a size 1 all the way to a size 9. And after I was pregnant, I was a size 7, 8. So if that kind of gives you an idea. So my legs got so stretched out that I got stretch marks from like all the way to from my butt all the way down to my ankles. It was so bad. I used creams and some other stuff after that did help, but I still have those. And after I was pregnant, yeah, it did kind of affect me emotionally. But now it's just, I don't really care about it. I feel like you just grow to end up loving your body after you become a mother. It's so bittersweet because, you know, you're so happy that you've had this baby, but then you also, like, your body's completely changed. But I know a lot of you moms can relate. But anyways, back to 2018, I lost all that weight, and I continued after that program to continue following that guide. And what that guide was, I mean, it was workout routines and stuff. And I mean, I was hitting the gym hard. Like, I was hitting the gym 5 to 6 times a week. Like, and I took my daughter with me. So my daughter was with me at the gym all the time, just playing in the playpen, and I was working out, and I made sure that I went. But the guide was kind of like you were eating, I'll give you kind of like a rough draft of it, but you were eating 5 times a day. You were eating breakfast, a snack, dinner or lunch, snack, and then dinner. So that's kind of how it went, and she broke it down into portions. So you were eating your proteins and then 2 good carbs. So I was eating, I want to say I ate chicken breast almost the whole time. So I would eat chicken, and then I would eat like broccoli and rice. I tend to always go to that, like, so potatoes and stuff like that. But when you're first starting off your journey and you're really trying to cut your weight down, you can't have potatoes, you can't have green beans, you can't have any of that, because it's not going to help you. It will later when you're building, but when you're losing your weight, it's not going to really help you that often. So you're going to want to make sure you're getting good carbohydrates. And if you have any questions about that, I'll kind of see if I can do a video about that as well. But you'll portion it out. So I had half a cup of protein, or a full cup of protein, and then 8 ounces of a carbohydrate and 8 ounces of another one. And sometimes I would just eat like all broccoli and just the chicken, or avocado, broccoli. It was really boring, but I promise you, like, in the end, like, your end result is going to be amazing and you're going to be proud of yourself. I also did a lot of smoothies. Every single morning I had a smoothie. So I would have a smoothie, and then for my snack, I would have like, during this time I was still eating like cheese, so like dairy. So, but there is alternatives like vegan and stuff like that. But I was eating cheddar cheese and almonds. That is it. That's how I ate all the time. And I ate like that, I want to say, for the rest of the year. I lost a lot of weight. And then in 2019, I was happy where I was at. I was 130 pounds. And that's when I started to learn the difference between cutting and bulking. And last year I was kind of still learning how to do those things, but I feel like I did a really good job, especially during bulking. I'll see if I can insert some pictures of what I looked like during that time. I had a lot of questions people asked, and just, you know, about, did I take proteins? Is protein good to take? I did take protein, but when I was cutting, I took a whey protein. When I'm bulking, I took a bulking protein. So there's completely different options on what you're gonna do, what your goal is. If you're trying to cut, you're gonna have to cut down on your calories, and you're gonna have to find supplements that go with that. If you're trying to gain weight, you're going to have to increase your calories, and then you're also going to have to take bulking proteins, increase like your proteins, your fats, and all that stuff. So for me, it was very hard because I also have, you know, medical conditions as well that set me back multiple times. I've probably been set back maybe 3 times. So actually, even most recently, I have as well. So in 2016, I had a surgery for something that was going on personally. And that was my first surgery that I had after, like, I had a C-section, but this is like my first. I was at a really good weight, I feel like, but I ended up having that surgery, and after that surgery I weighed 85 pounds. It was really rough for me. I don't know if I have any pictures. I know my friend Jasmine took pictures of me during that time, and I remember us joking around in the locker room and just like I was crying and laughing all at the same time because I don't know, I was trying not to be sad about it, but at the same time it was a really rough time for me. But I had to start all over again. So I had to gain weight and get into a good ideal weight so that I could, I don't know, just restart again. So it doesn't matter where you're at, like in your journey, because sometimes you're gonna have setbacks, whether that's you eating terrible and gaining that weight back, or losing it, or you having medical conditions, or you having a baby and having to restart. You just have to have a really good mindset. All right, sorry guys, I've never did one of these videos, so it's just like I'm kind of all over the place. Bear with me. Okay, so I did get questions from some of you guys that follow me on Instagram, so I'm gonna answer those now and kind of finish the video off. I feel like I didn't answer everything that everyone wants me to, but I'll make another video, maybe like a part 2 or something. Okay, so first question, can I go to the gym and still eat hot Cheetos? Okay. Yes and no. I would just like balance like how much you eat, you know what I mean? Make sure that most of the things that you're eating are healthy, and then, you know, you have your like little cheat dates and you can eat your hot Cheetos. Definitely check the micro count and try to eat accordingly, like to what the bag says. Don't eat like the whole bag. That's what I would say if you're really trying to be serious about you losing weight. Advice to what workouts to do to cut fat. Okay, so to cut fat, you're gonna have to do cardio, and then once you get to your ideal weight, that's when you're gonna start wanting to apply weights and starting to build your body. But cardio is what's going to target your fat. You can't target a certain area. That's not how it works. I wish we could be like, okay, take off my stomach, like, but it doesn't work like that. So just do a lot of cardio and then try to apply weights when you are kind of at a good weight. So how do you avoid looking dumb at the gym? Okay, maybe look up some YouTube videos on how things are supposed to be done. If not, there's pictures on the equipment that can help you out, or maybe go with a friend that knows how to use that equipment. If people are judging you at the gym, just ignore them. You know, we're all there for the same reasons. There's always going to be those people, you know, that judge people, but know that a lot of people there are like so willing to help you. So yeah. How show us a sneak peek into your gym bag. That would be a good one. I don't have my gym bag because I'm outside, so that's gonna have to be another video. Okay, good gym apparel, gym shoes, gym bags, gym necessities. So I have a lot of brands that I like. One of them is Gymshark, so I think that's what I have on now. That's one of my go-to brands. I really like Alphalete. I also like Buff Bunny and Strong Physiques as well. There's a couple of other ones that I like. There's more small businesses. I'll have to just link some of those down below as well, or just DM me and I can send you guys those links. But I mean, I kind of get gym clothes from wherever, but definitely Gymshark, so that's my go-to. Gym shoes, it depends. If I'm doing legs, I wear Vans. I also wear these other shoes. They're not that cute. I have them on right now, but they are Under Armour. They're these like white, I don't know what they're called. I wish I knew, but I don't know. They have a more flat sole. So if you're doing legs, lower body, you're gonna wanna have a more flatter sole. If you're doing upper body, wear whatever shoes you want. Whatever shoes you want, they can be cute because you are doing upper body. So what helped you learn the workouts you do? Like I said, YouTube videos, influencers on Instagram. I did research on like the correct forms, and I would practice forms, because if you do not know how to use a machine, you're gonna mess up your back, you're gonna mess up your legs, you're gonna mess up your body, and you're actually gonna do more harm to your body than good. So gym necessities: water, that's it. How do you learn how to be in the gym and do weights without being shy? I'm not a shy person, I feel like, so I just went straight into it. Also, at the time that I was training, I had a lot of help, and I also would always go by myself, so I had to learn not to be like shy. But like I said, I'm not really shy, so I just like go right into it. So I don't know, maybe take a buddy, and you know, I feel like that always helps. So I know that helped one of my friends when I went with them. So what's your option on waist training? So if you're gonna waist train, make sure you have a waist trainer, make sure you actually have cream for that waist trainer, and make sure you're doubling up. And by doubling up, I mean get yourself a really good waist trainer that has 2 different bands. It's gonna help you sweat a lot more, but it's also going to tighten your core while you're working out. I don't have a double band one, so for me, I apply a cream, and then I use the TC1 cream, and then you're going to wrap yourself with saran wrap. Yes, I said saran wrap. And then you're going to add your waist trainer if you do not have a double band waist trainer. If you do, apply your cream like normal, and then do your double band. So that's gonna help. But anyways, what's your advice to beginners? Just go for it. If you're losing weight, do your cardio. Don't be scared of the weights. Start off small. Don't look at other people's weights, because you're gonna sit there and you're doing 5 pounds and someone else is doing 45. That does not matter. Like, I swear, you doing smaller weights does not matter. So don't be shy. What did you weigh before, and what do you weigh now? Before I was pregnant, I was 108. During my pregnancy, I was 189. And then after my pregnancy, I was 180. And throughout the years, I lost weight, and right now I'm 125. So, well, probably 120. I haven't checked my weight. So, and during bulking, I'm probably 130 to 135. So, alrighty. What is the best pre-workout you've had? Nothing too big, but nothing too weak. Okay. So, I don't know. I'm not currently using pre-workout right now, but 2 of my like top pre-workouts at the moment is going to be the Strong Physiques pre-workout, and also it's going to be, I can't ever pronounce their name right, but the Alanu Nutrition. I'll link both of them and like down below as well. Those are the 2 pre-workouts that I go for right now, just because they don't give you that jittery feel. If you want something with that jittery feel, you like how that feels, you're gonna want to use so if you like something with more intensity and a more jittery feel into your body, you are going to want to try maybe like LIT. So that one's pretty strong, but take like half a scoop and get your body worked up into it. What were you eating? What were your eating habits like? What motivated you the most? My eating habits were shitty. Fake. Don't judge me. My eating habits were really bad when I was pregnant. I didn't really care what I ate whatever. Before I was pregnant, I ate whatever too, because like I said, I wasn't watching my weight. Afterwards, honestly, I got really big into nutrition, so I didn't have too much of a problem with it. The problem that I still have, even till this day, is sweets. Like, I have a bad sweet tooth, and so do my friends, so it doesn't work out. But definitely try to find alternatives. There's a whole bunch of snacks that you can eat that are so sweet, but don't have as much sugar. How did you hold yourself accountable when it came to seeing yourself lose weight? Honestly, I think just I had really bad depression, so I feel like the gym really helped me not only lose that weight, but it helped me with my depression. And so I was like, Talia, do you want to be at home depressed, laying in bed eating, or would you rather be at the gym feeling better and actually motivating yourself to be a better person? And also at the time I'd always check my weight, so I was like, okay, I'm dropping, and that would make me happy. I think when you're first starting off, it is important to check your weight, and then as you get to where you're happy, then you shouldn't have to check your weight as much. But I mean, that's what I think, you know. Okay, what's your goal weight? Probably like 130, 135. I like that weight. I like how I look during that weight. I feel like I look healthy, not too slim, so I would say like 130. And do you have a strict diet? No. I did when I first started until I got to where I wanted to be, but now, no, I don't have a strict diet. If you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, you know that I was just eating fries like a minute ago, drinking an iced coffee. But I want to say Monday through Friday though, I do eat healthy. Like I always do. It's the weekends that kill me, but I always have a really good breakfast on the weekends. I don't ever like have anything too bad. And usually during lunch, it's dinner time where I do cheat a little bit, but I don't think that's bad. How many times a week do you work out? As of right now, I only work out 3 to 4 times a week. I used to work out 6 times a week, but now not as much because like I said, I'm happy where I'm at, and I feel like I can maintain my body 3 to 4 days instead of having to go all the time because my weight was a lot different. Protein shakes. Right now I'm on a mass gainer because I'm trying to gain my weight back that I lost. But yeah, it's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty boring, honestly. But so a normal day for me would be protein shake in the morning, maybe some tuna and crackers for a snack, or some hummus and carrots. For lunch, I'll have some chicken, maybe a salad, or chicken and potatoes, maybe some green beans. It just depends because right now I can eat a little bit more starchier. Same for dinner. I do like to have more like spinach pastas with chicken and pesto, stuff like that. So it's not anything too crazy. I love cooking, so I'm always trying new things. But yeah, it's pretty clean cut and super easy, but I'm nothing too strict. But I think that's all the questions I had, or if I missed anybody, just let me know. You can DM me. But I hope that kind of answered everybody's questions. I don't know, like I said, I've never done one of these videos, so yeah. So forward to 2020. So I think that's all for the questions and everything. Stay tuned for a part 2 because I feel like I didn't get enough information on here, or maybe I didn't share too much about my fitness journey, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. Yeah, I don't know. Alrighty, if you guys want a part 2 on this video, I feel like I didn't give you guys all the information. I feel like I might have missed a couple of parts. Just comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to put more information. I feel like I could have maybe given you guys a little bit more information, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys like these videos too, and I'll do some more. Bye guys.